Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed. Attach images to transactions. Set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. Use the P2P feature to safely send money to a friend. We even offer mobile wallet, so you can stay on top of your finances from anywhere. These options and more are available with online or mobile banking. At First American National Bank, you'll get that hometown feel with a high-tech touch.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford Pregame Show. We are now joined by head coach Sean Cannon. Coach, a little different atmosphere we're going to have this week with a 2:30 kick over in Moorhead. Just first off, let's talk about the challenges of a Thursday 2:30 kickoff. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know if played plenty of Saturday games at that time, but never on a Thursday. We don't even go out that early to practice. We don't start till 3:30 every day, and so you got to speed your clock up a little bit, your body clock. You got to get a little more preparation. Starting a little bit earlier because most of the time you eat at that time. Then you got about 4 hours before you go out for a 6:30 kick. Now we got to eat at 10:30 and get off campus before 8, and it's a little different. And I told the kids that's going to be sun the whole time, and but the positive thing is we do get early start, and we hopefully get home before the sun goes down.
All right, well, let's talk about this Delta team. They always play us tough, whether it's here, there, whenever they strap up against us, we pretty much going to get their best game. So let's talk about this Delta team, what some of the challenges they are. I know they have a linebacker who's one of the best in the state as far as tackles. So just talk about them and what challenges they are going to present for us.
Yeah, you look at their scores, and their scores are a little deceiving because they play really good at home. We were going back looking at the Colin game, and they were up 7-3 with 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. They're going to play well at home. They always have. I remember back in 17 or 18. I think it was 18. We go over there, had our bus break down, and we jump up on them 21-0, and they come back. And it's always been a battle. And that's the thing I told the kids. I said, they always get up and play at Awamba. We've always been their homecoming. I think since I've been here, we've always played. When we've had to go over there, we've always been their homecoming, and and so they're always play you hard, and get after you and everything, and I think that their homecoming game is trying to probably pack the stands a little bit more in that afternoon time, and and so it's different, it's different, and a lot of our kids are not from that area and hadn't been over that way, and so you got a long bus trip, got to get out here, early Thursday morning and get on the road, and so a lot of things working against you, but it's another opportunity to go out and try to win a ball game.
Okay, well now it is a familiar place for our sophomores. They did go there last year, of course. So talk about getting your guys ready for back-to-back road games, because it's the first time we've done that this season as well. Talk about getting their mindset right for that.
Yeah, hopefully it was come old hat now. We made the, and it's not a bad trip. That's one thing. It's not a bad trip to get down there, and and this will be the last, Thursday the kids will miss class, and everything, and so we've kind of had to, move our breakfast time up from normal 7 to 7:30. Now we've got to eat at 6:45 because we got to get down there and get the buses loaded and get out of here by 8, and so. You got to go to bed a little early, Wednesday night, and get you a little more rest. And I know the kids will, kind of rest coming back down on the road. But once you get off to eat, and then you got to start speeding your game time up, and that's one of the different challenges. I think about all the time those Big Ten games that come on at 11 every day. They're used to getting up and eating pregame at 7, and having that part of it. But this is a little different this time, and so we definitely can't get off the bus and be sleepwalking for sure.
Okay, well let's talk about offensive side of the ball this week. Had a lot of running backs get a lot of carries. We've had some big plays by our wide receivers, and big guys stepping up at a lot of positions. Let's talk a little bit about that offense and what you're looking to get accomplished this week against Mississippi Delta.
Yeah, you go back and look at last week's ball game. We had our opportunities early. We go down and put 10 points on the board, and driving back down again, and Sanger goes out there on that catch on the sideline there on about the 3, and then Carson the next play gets hurt, and it's been tough on us to play with consistency, but I really do think that a lot of kids are coming into their own, and it's when you don't have a lot of continuity, when you have guys go out and guys come back and guys go back out again, it's hard to get the continuity of the timing that you need offensively, but I was real proud of Sangren last week. I thought Azaria did some good things in the passing game, and and Watts and Brooks, are steady eddies for us there in the run game, and but we've lost Traylon Oliver for a couple weeks there, and hopefully trying to get him back, and then we've got a few guys banged up on the O line, and so but you can't sit there and dwell on what you don't have. You got to have the next man up mentality to some guys get back well, and that's the thing that's hard at our level. We don't have 3 deep at every position. Some positions only have one person. You go back and look at the first week when Price goes out. We had to have a guy that basically is not really a punter come in and punt for us. And so you have starters and backups for a reason. And when you lose quality guys that it's either played a lot for you or it's hard. And so but I think our kids have kind of understood that now, that you're going to get you'll have some things happen to you during the year that some things are out of your control, and so you got to have the next man up mentality, and that's the thing as a coach. You would hope that your younger guys that are, this is week 5. You go back to 3 weeks of preseason. This is almost week 8, and you hope guys start learning to step up, and we've seen a few of the young guys do that. Some of them are still. They're not ready to get in and help us right now, and that's just a part of the maturity process they got to have, and but I think we've shown that when all of our, if you say all of our bullets are in the chamber, we're not a bad offense. But when you have to, pick up and move this guy here and there, and it's hard on you. But we just got to do the best we can and try to make our plays. But Delta creates a lot of problems, play a lot of man coverage, and we got to win some one-on-ones and get them to back off a little bit, and so. Hopefully we'll do that and have some good things go our way and have some good breaks and, be able to put some points on the board this week.
Okay, now Delta, they from looking at their offensive stats there, they can move the ball pretty well through the air with their quarterback there. Talk about some of the challenges they're going to prevent for our defense, who has been playing some tough competition already, and how has that got them ready for this week?
Yeah, they played about 3 quarterbacks. Their main guy's number 7, kid out of Northwest Rankin, and he's an athletic guy. They move the pocket. That's one thing they do. Their quarterbacks do not drop straight back. They're either sprinting out, they're bootlegging. They're doing all kind of things to keep him on the run, and when you throw on the run, you have guys that are moving in that direction, and so you got to play really good defense with your eyes this week. You got to move with the quarterback moves, and you got to cover the spots you got to cover, and they're a different team is what we've seen because they pull a lot. Their linemen pull a lot, and they're huge. I mean, they're humongous. They got guys that are 350 to 360. Got a guy even over 400 on the O-line, and anytime you get guys that big, it presents a challenge for you when you only have 285 to 290 pound kids and they're 400 pounds in front of you. It's a little bit of a mismatch. And so we got to be able to use our speed, and use our quickness and try to get into gaps where where gaps might not be, but they play a slew of running backs. They play a lot of different receivers. But he's hit some big plays on them. Now they have turned it over a little bit. And that's one thing I've told our kids. We've got to make them keep turning the ball over. Sometimes they'll drop a snap here, they'll throw a pick here, and so we got to make them pay. And then in the kicking game as well, you got to make big plays. They've had some punts run back on them. They've had some punts blocked. And so that's a key to us as well. And basically you got to get up. That's the thing I've challenged this week. We got to get up on this team early because if you let them hang, you let a team hang around and they get confidence, and then you're in for a dogfight. And but like I said, got a great challenge. We got to go to their place, and that's one of the biggest things we got to do.
All right, Coach. Well, finally, I know you hit on pretty much all these already, but do a quick breakdown here of your Bank Oklahoma keys to victory. Yeah,
if you break down the 3 phases, what do we have to do offensively? Hold on to the football. Sometimes you turn the ball over. It's not ever good. Sometimes you turn it over and it's okay. Maybe you throw one deep, they catch it inside the 10. Hey, it's just good as a punt. Make them drive the field. But we've got to take advantage of what they give us. Take advantage of what the defense gives the offense. If we get a turnover, we've got to capitalize. If we get a great punt return and great field position, we got to make them pay. Football is looked at differently from a lot of people. People see the score and they're like, well, one team won, one team lost. But you go back and look at the field position a lot of times where people start drives on the 50. Hey, you got the greater percentage of scoring on the 50 than it is on the minus 20, and so, we got to set ourselves up with opportunities to go score and hit big plays. That's one thing that we've done. When we've hit big plays, it's sparked our team, and that's what we got to have this week. Defensively, it's can't give up points. That's the hardest thing we've not done a good job of keeping people out of the end zone, and hopefully we've got some opportunities this week for us to kind of get some confidence in ourselves. And look, I know we've been down for 2 or 3 games, we've not played very well, and that don't help your confidence level as a player. And so hopefully that we can have good things happen to us to get us in the right mindset. And then in the kicking game, it's you got to be really good. You got to cover punts because you always have the opportunity for them to drop a punt. You got to hold your block on kickoff return. Guy gets out of his lane, we can hit a big play, and that's the thing we got to do is we got to capitalize on the things that we set ourselves up with special teams. Because you look at kickoff and punt, that's first plays of defense, and punt return and kickoff return first plays of offense. Got to set ourselves up in good position and be ready to go. But hopefully we'll come out with a great victory and be ready to get back home for some home stretches.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining us. Best of luck today, and we will be back with more on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB. First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Set text alerts to catch unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. At FANB, you'll get that hometown feel, but with a high-tech touch.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.